Hello everyone and welcome to the One Day, All Day, What Am I Doing book club. I'm your host Atticus Fina, and today, all day, what am I doing? Well, for someone who makes so many videos about reading on the internet, I have barely read anything this summer. So once again, I'm going to jumpstart my reading with one day where I read way too much. And what better day than the longest day of the entire year, the summer solstice. Well, as you're about to find out, there were probably a lot of days that would have been better. But isn't it so much cooler to say that you read while the sun was up on the longest day of the year? First things first though, if I'm going to pull this off, I'm going to need some supplies, and there's only one place a booktuber goes to get supplies. Susan Collins. Okay, you're taking over. So I got the goods, I set my alarm for way too early in the morning, and I headed to the most scenic summer reading spot that I could find. Good morning, guys. It's interesting to me what they call sunrise, because it seems like the sun is fully up right now. Official sunrise is at 5:55. We're doing good on time here. And Julia is going to go through 7 brew on her way. So... You probably didn't hear me earlier finish my sentence, but Julia's bringing 7 brew. Sip. Delicious. First sip. Delicious. Let's read. Real quick before we start, we're gonna do a little check-in. I'm on my first book here. I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I'm on page 90.
I'm starting the day with The Empire of Gold. It's the 3rd book in the City of Brass series. And I'm starting on page 53.
Let's go! Alright guys, I think it's about time for the game plan. Actually, wait, let me do a cool pose. The game plan. Can you tell I've been watching Ryan Trahan? Is that cool? I have 2 more books with me today. The new Hunger Games book, and then I have Circe by Madeline Miller, which I borrowed from Alex about 2 years ago. This is the hottest day of the year, the longest day of the year. It's gonna be 101 degrees, but I have hope, and I have 2 big water bottles. Here are the rules for today. Rule number 1, I must be exposed to the open air at all times. I'm gonna be outside all day today, even though I might have to drive a little bit to get to lunch and dinner. Rule number 2, I must be reading or recording at all times. Or eating, I guess. I didn't really plan out these rules that well, but that's the game plan. We're gonna read, we're gonna eat, we're gonna read, we're gonna eat. We're gonna read again. I'll see you guys later. Julia is going to go get us breakfast. I told her to take a video. Let's see if she does it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I got a breakfast skillet.
I asked for 1 cheesy burrito, and she got me 2 cheesy burritos. Here's one of them.
Yummy.
I think there's a race going on behind us right now. House. We are doing our first trip to the bathroom. I'm gonna give it a complete bathroom check. We got no doors in the stalls, but we do have open air. I'm exposed to the air still. Rule number 1, not broken. This phone is gonna break by the time this day is done. Bathroom check. As you saw when I went in, no doors on the stalls. It's your run-of-the-mill park bathroom. It's got running water, no soap, no mirror, no paper towels. A 6 out of 10. Also, I forgot to say. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding. This is the worst part about it. Oh my. I'm going back. What's up, guys? We just officially hit 4 hours. It is 10:08. I've read about 120 pages. That's about a page every 2 minutes. Julia's been a lot faster than me. She just got done with part 1 of her book. There's before and after the death of her mother, and I just finished the before part. It's really sad, but it's really well written, and I think she's doing an amazing job explaining her experiences.
I think I've read about 170 pages in 4 hours. It's really, really good. I've been loving the series, guys. I recommend it.
It's making me feel bad, but I feel like books that make me feel bad are usually really good books. So, you know what else is making me feel bad? The heat, I think. Maybe that coffee. I'm not sure. Okay, we better get back to reading. I gotta finish this book. I gotta do it fast. This is about where I started to lose it, both mentally and physically. The 7 room is not making my system happy, especially with the heat. Wish me luck. Nature is nature's nature. Naturally. But somehow. What's up, guys? I finished the book. Thank you. It was really good. 5 stars easily. The way that she grew up and her tone over the course of the story, the switch when she became bitter about acting, it's super good. By the way, it's almost 1 p.m. This took me like twice as long as I thought it would, so I'll probably get through one more book today. And that's it. But, Julia?
Well, just to give some context, it's currently 95 degrees out here, but it feels like over 100. We've been chilling in the shade, but the bathroom's really far away, so every time you have to walk to the bathroom, it's just like scorching you on the back. But I've been doing good besides that fact. I'm on page 300 of my book, so I've read about 250 pages. I'm feeling good. It's very, very good. I'm very excited. I still have over half of this book left. It's been really fun. I've been loving it, enjoying my time.
We are going to go back to the car. I'm going to eat my lunch, but I'm going to leave the window open a crack, so I'm still outside, but let's go to the car. What's up, guys? We're in the car, but I'm still outside. As you can see from this crack, I'm still exposed to the open air. Julia, how was that experience for you?
I had a great experience, I think. Why did you choose the hottest day of the year? As I was pulling up Atticus's location at Pioneers Park to find him, it gave me a heat advisory on the app. It said, beware, you might not want to go to Pioneers Park because it is an extreme heat warning. Yeah. I'm gonna go to work now, so...
It's gonna be terrible. I don't know if I'm gonna be here at the park or if I'm gonna go home to be close to medical supplies, but...
If he doesn't finish at least 2 books today, guys, just call him a liar in the comments.
You can straight up call me a liar in the comments, because at this point, I have 8 hours to finish the Hunger Games book. I think I can do it.
See you guys later.
Okay, guys. Julia's gone. I'm devastated, to say the least. I'm gonna absolutely house this packed lunch that I made as fast as possible so I can get back to reading. I'll see you guys in 1 second. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I definitely got overheated. As you can see from this screenshot, there is an extreme weather warning out right now. It is super hot out there, super windy. That coffee did not help me this morning. Neither did reading about puking for about 150 pages straight. Amazing book. Really incredible story. Not the best for me and how I was feeling today. I broke rule number whatever the number is. And I am gonna finish this out at home, and I've got sunrise on the reaping. I don't have a lot of hope that I'll finish this today, but I'm gonna do as much as I can. Let's get to reading. At home edition. Alright, team, part 1 check-in. We just finished part 1, which is called The Birthday. And shoot, I don't know how to feel. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a very smooth reading experience. I can totally picture Haymitch speaking to me through this book. The problem that I have with this book and all prequels is how convenient it seems that all these characters that I know from the original Hunger Games trilogy are just here. I understand that there are only so many victors and there are only so many noble families in the capital, but it feels crazy. Plutarch, I don't know how you say his name, that he would spend so much time with Haymitch. Maybe I'll have to reread Catching Fire to see what their relationship is like, and Mockingjay, after that. And of course, the whole thing with the Covey, another thing I don't know how to pronounce. I love the concept. It's just, why was it introduced in The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and now it seems like something that everybody in District 12 knows about and is constantly talking about. Spoiler alert, kind of, I guess. Katniss's father is literally related to the Covey. Like, he's not the strongest Covey, but his cousins are just, like, straight up active Covey members. It's weird that they would die out that fast, you know, and he wouldn't mention the name in the trilogy. Okay, I'm like 100 more pages in as I'm editing this, and I'm realizing that maybe the end of the book will bring some consequences that kind of explain the eradication of the Covey. I don't know yet, but I remember from the original trilogy how Snow apparently killed everybody that Haymitch ever loved, and that might also have been a good excuse to get rid of his ex-girlfriend's entire bloodline. I don't know. 4-star book so far. Anyway, back to me. I know that Katniss's father is said to have been something of a musician, a singer. I'm pretty sure something about the birds. If there were just a little bit more of that in the original trilogy, I would buy this more. I don't know. It makes a level of sense that I'm not comfortable with. I don't know if it's too much sense or not enough sense. Another thing about the Covey, Snow is so obvious that he dated somebody from the Covey. But she says she loves you, but her plans don't involve you. There's too much reference to Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes in this compared to the original trilogy. I do think I can justify Snow wanting to talk to Haymitch because these games are so important to him, and everything is about symbol and propaganda. He's like trying to be the propaganda master. You know, that's pretty much what every Hunger Games book is about. How do you control people? This book is really on the nose about this, like Plutarch, whatever you want to call him. He straight up just says to Haymitch, how do they control you when you outnumber them? That's the question that all of these books have been trying to ask, which makes me feel like this might be the last book that she ever does for this world. Trying to wrap things up nicely. It's 8 p.m. right now. There's no way I finish this book tonight. I'm gonna just read for this last hour, and I'm gonna take such a good shower when I am done with this. So this day did not go as planned, and I'm afraid this book club might never meet again. But what I can say with certainty is that I had a wonderful time reading with Julia at the crack of dawn. I recommend Jeanette McCurdy's book to anybody with a strong stomach, and as much as I love the summer and would take it over the winter any day, even I have my limits with the heat. I'll see you next time.